Well, this is installment 2 for the IV cam. What else does it have available? I showed you the last time about you can use your old phone as a webcam. You can use the microphone and the video part of it also. So you can take pictures. And this particular one happens to be by Wi-Fi. I find out now that you can get if you need to wire it, if you want faster speed or whatever, you can get an adapter for your phone. That's an Ethernet adapter that goes into your charging socket, and it's a C to, a USB-C to Ethernet adapter, and you can hardwire it if you want to. But it was relatively easy. This time what we're going to do, this is the company, E2 eSoft IV cam, all right, and they're very good. They have 2 versions. The version I have is the freebie version. And I'm going to show you even what you can do with the freebie version. Imagine if you got the paid-for version, which isn't very much. So,
go back one.
See, how do you go back? There.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So the question becomes, can I use multiple phones to get multiple views? All right? And the answer is, of course you can. Okay? First thing you ought to do is sign into your computer, laptop, whatever, with administrative privileges. Now, you can either sign in as administrator, or if your user has administrative privileges, you can just use your username. The reason for that is that you're going to be installing a device driver, and you have to have administrative privileges to install drivers. Okay.
If you've got a laptop or a computer and you just turned it on and set it up, you are the administrator.
Right. You are the administrator.
You have to create a separate account. The non-administrator, which is what I do for everyone I use. I don't even.
Yeah, see, what's the administrator password?
Administrator.
There isn't any.
No, there isn't. But you do want to set one up.
It starts out with nothing. That's great. So a little background. This E2 eSoft software it's a bridge app between the hardware device, which is the phone camera and audio, by the way, and the computer video processing unit in your computer. Each running of a program is called an instance. And computer people know this. Some programs allow only one instance at a time. That's per session. A session is, I've signed onto my computer. All right. Some allow multiple instances. Anybody know a program that only allows one instance? Think about it.
You talking about a video program?
No, any program.
Yeah, numerous ones that I've written.
All right. But you know what? Microsoft Word. You can open multiple pages, but it only allows one instance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing with Excel,
Right. And
Publisher, and all those.
right. Okay. So you can only open up one. Google, on the other hand, or your Chrome, take Chrome for instance, you can open multiple instances of Chrome.
You can open a second instance of Word and stuff, but it's a read-only.
Well,
It doesn't allow you to edit.
That's true. That is true. All right, but at any rate, so you understand what I'm talking about, all right? This software, how do we get around that? Well, you see me calling this thing, the eSoft is a utility that services a device, which is the camera. Part of its job is to manage the drivers associated with the device. Now, there's a utility in your computer called print service, right? If you go and you look on the running apps and all the stuff that's in your machine, right, you look in Task Manager, you'll see something called print service. And what it is it's just like this thing. It is a service that manages the drivers of devices, of printer devices. Okay? So, and you know that you can have multiple printers. You can buy 6 of the same printer. and have them all hooked up to your machine, and you have to give them each a slightly different name usually, but the drivers are all the same. So the print service assigns, a particular ID to it in order to manage it. So to establish a management of multiple cameras, we have to install multiple instances of drivers. It's got to be loaded, and they have to be registered with the device manager as imaging devices. All right, so let's do that. Okay, we have to force the E2Soft drivers to load for multiple cameras. So I have, the Army taught me, you always check your target before you shoot. We don't want any friendly fire here. So we've got to open the device manager. I open the device manager. Now, it's hard to see, so what I'm going to do is try to blow it up. And we're going to set it up to about 200%. So over here in the device manager, there is a category called imaging devices, okay? And if you have the app loaded on your machine, which we did last time, when you first load the app on, it loads one instance of the drivers, okay? And we have to load more if we're going to use more cameras. You have to load more drivers if you're going to use more printers. Same thing, it's a device, okay? So we're going to take that, you see what's on there now. I'm going to take that guy and put him down, right? And then, let's see. So for the Windows operating system, you want to navigate to C, Program Files, eSoft, IVCam, all right? So we're going to go there. And we'll go here, and there's C, and Program Files. Come on, wake up, and E2Soft, and IVCam, and sure enough, in here, we want to find driver install.bat, and we're going to execute it as many times as cameras we think we're going to add to our system. All right, so let's start with 1. Okay, so here we are, and we're going to run this. We already ran it once when we installed, so you saw one instance sitting there. I'm going to do it again. Do you want to change? Yes, I do. And it's going to go through, and driver installed successfully, press any key to continue. So we did it once. We're going to have 3 of these, so I've got 1 in there. There's 2 in there. Now we're going to go and we're going to do it again. Yes. Drivers installed successfully. Press any key to continue. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the device manager, right? So you execute as many times. My 10-year-old computer, I've got 3 on it. That's about all my video card or my video processor can handle. But gaming computers or more modern computers, they can usually handle 10, right? 10 imaging devices. Well, the one that's built into it is device number 0, is imaging device 0. So that means you can add 9 more, okay, of these external cameras. So, back to the future. We're going to pull up the device manager again, and for me, there should be 3 instances there. And we're going to go to imaging devices, and look at that. There they are. All right? Now there's 3 of them. All right? That means I can start 3 instances. So that's how that's done. Okay, so now let's fire them up. All right? Is yours on already?
It says it's still searching for IV cam.
Okay, so
4.2.
okay, so it's number 2, right? So you have to log on as a user with administrator privileges, turn off any VPN, because a VPN might look at that address and say, I'll just spoof that into something else. Okay, because that's how VPNs work, right? Turn off any Ethernet that you might have if you're on a computer, and turn on your Wi-Fi. You want to change the computer Wi-Fi to your IV cam or other local router that doesn't have internet, all right? For this iteration, that machine over there, or that unit over there, its ID is train show, and there's its password, all right? And reason I'm saying this is, if any of you already have IV cam on your phone, you might want to try to sneak into this and see whether or not this thing will pick it up. And I have to go then start IV cam. So we're going to go start IV cam, which is right here. Now, because Ken's is already on, it should find it. So it says it's waiting for a connection, but we can force it. Connect. And you said it was 10.164.2.
Oh, very good.
All right.
Right.
Now what I'm going to do, hold on. I have it on extend or duplicate right now. So what I'm going to do is go like this.
There we go.
Okay. So now that's Ken. All right. Now I'm going to turn this guy on. Why not? Jeez, that must be you. IV cam. This is number 3.
Oh, on TV. Actually, pretty decent looking color.
Now I should be able to bang this. There we go. Okay. At any rate, now you got 2 of them up there. All right. So let's start the 3rd one. So here's this guy. Let's go to connect, and it said it was number 4, right? So now I should have 3 of them up, be able to have 3 of them up there. So let's bang this guy first. Wait a minute. Why can't I get 3? Come on. It doesn't want to go smaller.
Move it down to the 4.
Yep. Make this guy a little bit smaller.
I think you move one boxes up to the corner and let you get 3. Thanks.
Well, I've got the other one on here, too. You see what I'm... So 3 of them are running, all right? There's 1 of them running on this screen and 2 of them running on that screen. All right? Now, my monitor at home, which is probably a lot higher resolution than this, right? The images come out a lot smaller relative to the whole size of the whole screen, and I can fit them in, all right? So, point I'm getting at is that they're all running, all right? Let's, there we go.
Click on
Okay. This is on this machine. This one we want up.
There you go.
So we get, yeah, but you see all the gray space, this stuff down here. You should be able to, and actually, these two are two different video resolutions anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? If you set everything up, it's all the same, it all works. But the point is that I got it on here. And there, and there. All right. So I've got 3 of them running. Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is.
Agreed.
All right. So all instances have sound. You heard all the sound reverberating around. Oh, taking a picture, taking a snapshot. Let's do that. All right. But it will record video and it will record sound. So this particular version of IV Cam is a freebie. There are a lot of functions and settings that will not work. As a matter of fact, almost all of them will not work. All right, and it has to do with tone, and you can change the color. What do they call that? Saturation and all that. You can blur. You can. What else is that called? Fade in and fade out stuff. Okay, but for a freebie, it is pretty good. Okay, so yay. All right, so let's escape out of here. Well, so let's go up here. Let's go up here, and you can see that the zoom works. So I am zooming this camera right here. You see? So now we can take a picture. And when we take a picture, mugshot, it automatically, if it doesn't exist, it automatically goes out and it creates a folder, right? And the folder is under your picture manager. And sure enough, I'm going to take this guy, put him down a little bit.
That'd be nice. That camera side, I just go though. Makes a nice screenshot.
And there's your mugshot that it took. You see? Now, I'm going to pull it back down again. Come on. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get rid of this thing, so. Where's the little dude that says go away? There it is. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to take this guy, put him back up where he belongs. Nope. If I have to bang him into the side, I will. Okay. Now, there's also, come on, this guy here, that will take a video. You want me to take the video? Or do you believe me?
I believe you.
Okay, it takes a video, okay? What I was saying about the settings, right? You see, these are all the settings, and they're all grayed out, okay? Because, purchase the premium version to use these features, okay?
There's the gotcha.
There's the gotcha, okay? You know, all this stuff, look at a big old lock on it, okay? Oh, you can turn the screen on and off, by the way, okay? Boy, that seemed to work very well. So, there's 2 of them up there and there's 1 of them on here, okay? Questions?